I did it a lot when I was younger, and I would wake up every morning at like, I don't even know, like 5:30, 6, just to spend 2 hours curling my hair. Just spend so much time doing my hair. I think that's why I don't I spent so much time getting dressed up and looking nice in high school, and I eventually one day woke up and realized, like, why am I really doing this? And now I'm gonna start with my face. So I've already gone in with, I'm not even gonna tell you the names of this stuff because it's like dollar store stuff. I've already gone in with a puffiness eye roller thingy. Oh, Age Defy Dark Circle and Puffiness Serum. Because if you can't see, my eyes like droop and they get like really purple right here. Puffy and gross. So yeah, I've already gone in with that and let it dry. So now I'm just gonna go in with my moisturizer. Sorry, I don't have nails at this moment. You just scratch your nails over the tip top of the bottle. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get to the makeup. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with this concealer. I don't know what kind it is. Like I said, this stuff is like dollar store or it's like hand-me-down. So, I'm a dummy, and I forgot foundation. So I legit don't have foundation at the moment. But I have this really cheap contour kit. Like, no lie, Sister James and Sister Jeffrey would be so shook right now. I love James Charles and Jeffree Star. Like, I never do makeup. I never do my makeup, but watching their makeup YouTube tutorials and like, I love Jeffree's his, what do you call it? Where he like reviews makeup and like whether he approves it or not. I've been watching Jeffree since I was in high school, and so like back when I actually did my makeup, I loved his tutorials and stuff. And I don't know if you guys have seen recently, but he has recently done a documentary with Shane Dawson, who is, again, another one of, like, he's like the YouTube god in my eyes. He's amazing. And it was like freaking amazing to be able to see like the background, how Jeffree Star created everything that he did all by himself, from like, you know, a really crappy early life, and to be as successful as he is right now. Like, yeah, it was amazing. And it was like really great work on Shane Dawson's side. Like, I love his filming style. Or, you know, this new, like, he seems to be doing like these mini documentary series recently on YouTube, and I love them. They're freaking amazing. It's like taking the conspiracy theory videos that he used to make, but like focusing on one conspiracy theory and like really exploring like what's really going on behind, you know, behind the curtains of regular YouTubers. Not regular YouTubers, they've been like really awesome, you know, amazing YouTubers like Graveyard Girl and now Jeffree Star. But like, yeah, anyways, I'm babbling, sorry. So I have this really cheap contour kit, and that Sister Jeffree Star and James Charles would be like, what? They'd be shook. But I'm going to go in with the powder foundation and my beauty blender and kind of hope and pray that I can make something work with this. No, nothing. I honestly just wanted to like lighten up this red patch that's on my forehead. Like, what even? I guess I should have gone in with some concealer first on my forehead as well. But whatever, it's looking a little bit better. And believe it or not, guys, I'm not gonna do a whole ton. Like on a regular basis, I don't do a whole ton of, obviously not on a regular basis, but on, you know, when I do my makeup, I don't do a whole ton of like face foundation. I'm not trying too hard to cover up all my blemishes and stuff, because it's just like not a big deal to me anymore. funny because back in high school, I would try so hard, and then when I wouldn't wear makeup, or I wouldn't like put on any foundation or anything, people would be like, "Are you okay? Like, are you sick? Are you not feeling well? Did you not sleep last night? What's going on?" And most of the time the answer would just be, "No, I'm fine. I just didn't really feel like doing it today." Like, yeah, so that's that. I know, I've got stuff, I've got blemishes that I probably should try and cover, but I'm not going to. So that's that. Now, I'm actually not going to put this away just yet. We're gonna go in with a blush. I know. What? Blush? So soon? Yep. Okay, so again, I don't have brushes with me at the moment. So again, I'm gonna go back in with my beauty blender and into my blush. So yeah, I do go in with my blush first, because when I go in with my contour, I kind of like to blend it out, and I don't know, I guess it's just how I do it. I kind of like to make the contour and the blush kind of seamless. I don't know, guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go back in with this contour, this really, really cheap contour palette. And I'm gonna go in with this color, that one. So during this little section of the video, I was attempting being the keyword to give advice on using crappy, cheap contour palettes. And yeah, I realized about halfway through that I had no idea what I was talking about. So I figured I would cut it out for you and let you enjoy the rest. I don't even know why I'm giving you guys makeup advice, because no, I don't. I watch beauty gurus, but I am definitely not one myself. I think I put that a little bit too low. Okay. Oh my god, she's ruining her face. I promise. It'll be okay. If I don't like it, I can always just take a beauty cloth and take it all off and then wear nothing. Like I always do. Chin. Because I have got a little bit of a fat face. It's funny because I still get like fat shamed sometimes, like when I do YouTube live videos or like, I don't know, it's just kind of funny because it's like I've actually lost like I've lost like 45 pounds in the last year, and like I didn't get any kind of like, nobody gave me any flack for being like, I looked a lot more swollen and a lot more like fatter, I guess, back when I first started making YouTube videos. But like nobody gave me flack for it. Everybody was really kind and sweet. But now it's like, now people are hating on my weight. It just kind of makes me laugh a little bit because it's like, okay, whatever. Like, I've dealt with bullying my entire life, so it phases me, obviously, because I'm a human being, and you know, like, stuff like that kind of hurts, but like, it doesn't faze me near as much, I guess, because I've heard it all, pretty much, and like, it doesn't seem like it's not as big a deal anymore, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird. People are just mean sometimes, I guess. So yeah, it's not looking too bad, I don't think. I think it looks alright. You guys are like facepalm. Okay, now I've got to do my eyes. Yay! Okay, look, it's so cheap that the mirror's falling out of it. Of course, it's also cracked, so that tells you that, like, it's kind of been through a lot. Okay. So this is the Aziza palette. Okay. I really wish I had some brushes. Okay. You know what I'm gonna use? I'm going to use a Q-tip. Sorry about the sound. I'm going to use a Q-tip. Okay. And we're going to go in with this color right here. It's probably my favorite color. I love the maroons. Sorry. And I'm gonna go into my crease and work it in. Now we're gonna go in to the other eye. Okay. Look at the fallout. Look at that fallout. Again, Sister Jeffree Star would be shook. I would really, really, really like to buy and try some of his makeup because I've watched so many videos of his, and I've watched so many videos of other people trying his makeup, and they're all like really impressed with his makeup, and I like to kind of just play around with makeup more than I like to actually like put it on a daily basis and wear it. So I would be interested to kind of play with his makeup. We're just gonna leave it like that. Oh, okay. And actually, this palette doesn't really have like a great, I don't know, I'll probably go in with the peach color right here, and then I will maybe go in with like, maybe back in with, I don't even know. Yeah, we're gonna use the peach color down here. Okay. No, I kind of want to go back in. So I'm gonna go back into this palette, the incredibly crappy, cheap contour palette, and I'm gonna go in with a mixture of this color and this color. This is like a pinky nude, and this is another Q-tip. I'm just going to do the inner corner. Alright. Not too shabby for not having, you know, good makeup or makeup brushes, you know. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with this incredibly dollar store makeup. There we go. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara, and I got it at the dollar store. Yep. Makeup look. It's completed. It's as completed as it's gonna get. Except for this good stuff. Setting spray, setting spray, setting spray, setting spray. Sorry. So I used to do, like, I haven't done a lot of foundation and, you know, like face makeup in a while, but I used to kind of be obsessed with it, and this stuff was a saving grace because in the Arizona heat, if you put makeup on, chances are it's not going to stay for very long unless you have this stuff. Now, I use the cheap stuff, and I've used almost all of it, which is why you can hear that there's not very much in it. But I use the Master Fix by Maybelline, New York, Face Studio Wear Boosting Setting Spray. It's good stuff. I mean, I'm sure that there are probably better setting sprays, but it's still good stuff to use. But I feel like I got some weird stuff going on right there. Okay, I'm just gonna lock in my makeup. I'm going to go eat lunch right now because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry, and yeah, I will maybe see you in a bit to do my hair, and then later for my clothes or whatever. It's so funny because I watch beauty gurus do this all the time, but me doing it, I'm like not good at it at all. It's okay. I know. Okay, so I'm back, and it's that time of the video So like I just kind of tried to make myself look as good as I could so that I could make up for the fact that I was overweight a little bit somehow. Like, that was my thought process. It's so funny because I look back now and like when I was younger, I was super underweight and unhealthy in the sense that my body wasn't growing like it should have been. I wasn't gaining enough weight, I wasn't growing enough, and so like I got put on all this stuff to try and help that. And then a little bit later on, like a couple years later, I started getting really, really bad allergies and asthma. And so then I got put on steroids a lot. Not like the steroids that you use to like bulk up, like the steroids that you use for breathing. And like one of the side effects of steroids is that they can make you overly hungry. And so that's kind of when I started gaining a lot of weight. I started like just binge eating and eating a lot, and nobody really stopped me. And as I've gotten older, like I still struggle with binge eating, but I do everything that I can. Like, I've done everything that I can for years and years and years to lose weight and to try and keep the weight off. And as I watched this clip, I realized that I failed to mention a few things that are quite important. On top of allergies, and asthma, I suffered from many other types of illnesses and injuries when I was growing up. I didn't have the best of luck. I spent a lot of time in and out of hospitals and taking lots of medication, and honestly, it just was really all bad for my health. So everything kind of just added up, one after the other, and eventually I was a teenager with extra weight and some bad health habits and a really low self-esteem. And I have had to work really hard to figure things out for myself and kind of figure out what works for me and what doesn't. I wish that I wouldn't have put so much pressure on myself when I was growing up. Wouldn't have given weight so much thought, because now it's like I've learned that I do better with losing weight and with like being healthier when I am accepting my weight and accepting, what I look like on the outside, and when I learn to be happy with it, when I am in a good place mentally about how I look. then I tend to do better at staying healthier, because it's like, in my mind, I don't have like all this way to go until I'm skinny. That's not the goal. It's like, it's more just like, I'm doing this so that I can be active and be happy and live my life healthy. So I guess one of the things that I would like go back and tell myself when I was younger is to just relax and accept what you look like. And I mean, you can always try and do better, but like, there's no point in trying to hide your weight or like trying to cover it up by like making yourself look pretty, or I don't know. There's no need to like overcompensate in your other personality traits or physical characteristics. Also, I guess you guys haven't. I don't know if I've made. Well, I did my YouTube live the other day, but I don't know if you guys have seen the new tattoo. It's my first ever tattoo. The word "to," T-O-O, is used hundreds of times in the Bible. And my best friend found that when you write the word "to" out, it looks kind of like a cross and an infinity sign. And upon later kind of like thinking about that, I realized myself that to me, "to" and this, the cross and the infinity sign next to each other, and with the heart in the middle, it represents to me John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, so that all who believe in him could have eternal life. That is the good news, the gospel that we are preached, that saves us, and that, you know, we are supposed to go out and tell other people so that they can, you know, realize that it doesn't matter what they've done in the past or where they've been, where they come from, that God loves them, and that it's not about, you know, all the things that you can do to get to God. It's about all that he did to get to you. It's like it gives me a new identity. Like, I am no longer my past self. I am no longer the things that I've done or the things that have haunted me my entire life, the things that, you know, the mistakes that I've made, the regrets that I have. I am no longer somebody that has to be perfect or somebody that has to put on a brave face. I no longer have to go through my life alone because Jesus died on the cross. And he went to hell, paid the price of our sins, and came back to let us know that we'll never, ever, ever be alone. So that symbolism within the word "to" kind of just stuck with me, and I'm in love with it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's not in the most convenient place for showing people. Like, I feel like it's, like, when I go like this, it looks kind of weird. Like, it would have been better if maybe it was placed a little bit over here more, but I knew that it was gonna look awkward when I got it, and I still chose to get it that way because when I look at it, it looks perfect. Like, if I show you from my angle, it looks perfect, and it's really more a tattoo for me to remind myself that I'm never alone, and remind myself that I never have to be perfect. And so, yeah, there's that new addition to my life. Okay. So, last bit of hair. So my friend just texted me and said that he's not gonna be able to come with us tonight, and I'm so sad. But he runs an art studio with his family in downtown Chandler, and I guess last night, with all the storms, the monsoons that we've been having, last night their art shop got flooded, which is no bueno. So he's gotta work a little bit later than usual tonight. If you guys are ever in the Phoenix, Chandler, Gilbert area, you should definitely go check out their art shop. It's a create and paint, like create your own and paint art studio. Essentially you can paint canvases, you can paint wine glasses or wine bottles, you can paint pre-made pottery. Some of the pottery they make themselves inside the shop and fire, and you can paint it and make it your own. And then you can also come in and take wheel or sculpting classes with clay and make your own, like literally make your own pots or cups or plates or gravy bowls or whatever. Whatever you can think of, you can make at their studio, and it's freaking amazing. I used to work there a couple years ago, and it was like the best first job. It was like my first real job, and it was the best first real job to have. It was so amazing. I met so many amazing people, and I learned so much. And they're just great people. They adopt like everybody into their family, and their shop is very much like family based, you know. So it's awesome. I'm just realizing that the entire back half of my hair didn't get curled. How did I miss this? Okay. So yeah, they're awesome, and their art studio is called Burst of Butterflies, and it's amazing. So you should go check it out. If you live in Arizona, or if you're just visiting at all. If you're just visiting and you want to go in and paint something or make something, they can ship it to you back to wherever you live, so that you can not have to worry about taking it on flights or anything. And no, I'm not sponsored or anything by them. I just love them. They're like family, And so, and they've got a really great business. They are opening up a second store, which is incredible because they've only been open for, I think, almost 3 years now. And they're local, you know, it's not like they are some big franchise, or they are, you know, funded by some big franchise or whatever. They're locally owned. They own and run everything, and they're just incredible. It's an incredible business. And yeah, gotta send them some love. Always. Okay, so now I just gotta shake it out. And that's pretty much the finished product. It's not the best, but I mean, this is probably the most fancy. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wearing makeup in like 1 or 2 others of my videos, and I don't think I ever have my hair curled in any of my videos because I'm always just so lazy. I'm like trying to make a video while studying, or trying to make a video while cooking myself lunch. Like, I'm like trying to do 2 things at once, but yeah, I don't know, not half bad. Alright, I will see you guys later, when I figure out my clothes situation, and yeah. So this is what I ended up wearing to the Mercury game with my family, and it was actually really cool because they had one of these rock the pink shirts at each of our seats when we walked in, and then they harassed us throughout the game to put them on. So this pink shirt is actually what I ended up wearing during the Mercury game, but you know, whatever.